What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy KC Plays, and today we're here to react to the real reason why Jimmy Uso betrayed Jey Uso at SummerSlam. The betrayal of the century, the betrayal that nobody seen coming, the betrayal that hurt the hearts of millions. Man, this was one not shocking, but just genuinely confusing. I was so confused by this. I didn't know what happened. I didn't know why it happened. I honestly thought it was another family member. I thought Jimmy was Umaga's son, because if you guys don't know, Umaga's son, he started wrestling on the independent circuit. So I'm thinking they called him up quick, but he just started. So I'm like, damn, they called him up hella quick, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it's somebody we've seen in different companies, something. I'm like, but when he took the hoodie off and it was Jimmy, I was like, why? Just what? Why? But then my gears started to turn, and my brain started to work, and I was like, this could be why, this could be why, this could be why. There's one reason that I think they might go with that I really hope isn't the reason, because that would honestly frustrate me. But so far the bloodline storyline has been good, so I'm gonna have faith in them that they're not gonna drop the ball. Hopefully, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna give my thoughts on why I thought Jimmy turned on Jey at the end of the video. Stay tuned till the end to hear my thoughts on this situation. But yeah, we're gonna see why this person thought Jimmy turned on Jey. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
SummerSlam just came to a shocking end. Roman Reigns retained his WWE Championship, but I don't think anybody expected it to happen like this. After a hard-fought battle, it looked like main event Jey Uso was going to win the World Championship. It seemed like the perfect ending to the Bloodline story.
I knew that wasn't going to happen.
After a big-time splash, Jey went for the pin. The referee nearly counted 3 until a man with the hoodie pulled Jey Uso out of the ring, and we come to find out that it was his own brother, Jimmy Uso. He returned and cost his brother the championship match. He then hit him with a super kick and sent him back in the ring to take one final spear that ended the match. Roman Reigns even looked shocked, so this wasn't planned by him or Paul Heyman. Jimmy Uso came out to screw over his brother.
I don't know about Paul Heyman, because you said Roman looked shocked, but if you pay attention, Paul Heyman didn't look shocked. Stay tuned to the end of the video to hear my thoughts on what I thought happened. But Paul Heyman didn't look shocked.
For a certain reason, and what is that reason? Well, here's the real reason why Jimmy Uso returned to betray his brother. It's relatively simple. What storyline is going to be told? It's a story of jealousy. Jimmy Uso is clearly jealous of his brother getting the spotlight. Why did Jey get this match? Why is he the one who has the main event nickname? Why is he always getting everything and Jimmy's
I hope this doesn't happen though.
He feels inferior to Jey Uso, and I don't blame him. Jey Uso does get every opportunity. I even personally see Jey Uso as a world championship material kind of guy, but the same cannot be said about Jimmy Uso. And I'm sure he's been feeling this way as well, and that caused him to lash out on Jey Uso tonight. Jimmy Uso thinks if he can't be champion, then his brother can't either. I like the storyline. It makes a lot of sense. From an outsider's perspective, you can look at both brothers and see their side. You can side with Jimmy Uso and see how he's felt like the inferior brother for years now, and you can feel that rage continue to build up to the point where you can't hold it in anymore. Then you can view it from Jey's perspective, where you've done nothing but help your brother for your entire career. You worked together and got to this point where you've been flourishing on your own, and instead of having a supportive brother who's proud of you, he becomes jealous. But you also got to take some accountability as well, because you've forgotten about him. This storyline is going to be so good. The WWE really went with a very wise decision here. Everybody wins with this ending. Roman Reigns gets to retain his championship. Jimmy Uso comes back and starts a new storyline with his brother. Jey Uso is protected from that loss, and the WWE, they have 6 or 7 months of storytelling worth of TV with this storyline, and it's most likely going to lead to a huge match at WrestleMania 40 between Jimmy and Jey Uso. That's a matchup I've wanted to see since he came back in 2021, and I thought they were going to pull the trigger then, but they didn't, and I'm kind of glad they didn't. It feels a lot more important now. It truly feels special. These two could even main him at the first night of WrestleMania if the WWE wanted to book it that way. I wouldn't be upset about that decision. The Usos are clearly involved in the biggest storyline in WWE history, so it might not be a bad idea. However, it seems like they might be heading in their own storyline moving forward, so that's something to keep in mind. Anyways, the other important thing to note is that Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa also have issues with each other.
Yeah, they had a little
accidentally seared him, and it almost cost Roman the match and his title. This is something that WWE has got to follow up on in the future. It's something they will. There's a great chance that I think Solo Sikoa is going to be the one who dethrones Roman at WrestleMania 40.
I think so too.
I still think it's going to be Cody Rhodes, but after tonight, something tells me that the WWE really wants to go all in on Solo Sikoa, and if that's the case, I wouldn't even be mad. Solo keeps growing on me, and I think he's honestly going to be even better as a babyface versus a heel. I could also see WWE going down an interesting route where Cody Rhodes wins the WWE title from Roman, while Solo Sikoa wins the Tribal Chief title from him.
That's what I was just thinking that.
It would make a lot of sense, and it seems like it's going to be the plan. Anyways, to quickly reiterate, Jimmy turned on Jey because he's jealous. That's going to lead to a match between the twins, and Solo Sikoa is the next Tribal Chief. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, I was as he was talking, I was just thinking like, I can see Solo being a Tribal Chief and Cody being the champion. You know what I'm saying? But man, that was the one outcome that I think they're gonna go with, but I really hope that they don't, because I feel like the whole jealousy thing is such a simple story, and it doesn't make sense to me. Like that's such the simple and easy way out. Like, oh, why did you attack him? Because I'm jealous of him. How many times are we gonna do the jealous of the other person? Like, we do that all the time. That's how most teams break up. Like, oh, this person is getting a lot of single success. This person hates us, so he turns on him. That happens all the time, and it wouldn't make sense when it's your brother. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't make sense that way. And you were the reason why he got that championship match in the first place. You were the reason. The whole you breaking, because Jey was still like subservient to Roman. He was still like under Roman's rule. He wasn't breaking. It was Jimmy who started to show signs of, resistance and stuff like that. And then eventually Jimmy broke, and then Jey eventually followed him. So this is all Jimmy's fault. Like, Jimmy started all of this. So to turn around halfway through you sitting at home from your injury and being like, that should be me. I feel like Jimmy was the reason why all this happened in the first place. Why Jey even became resistance to Roman. You know what I'm saying? So for you to just up out of nowhere be like, you know what, I don't like Jey now. It's like, I feel like that's kind of like the last minute decision, last minute flip floppy decision. Like, I don't personally like it, but if they do it right, it can be good, because I have always wanted to see the Usos face each other. But the thing that I thought of was, I thought, what if this all was a plan from the beginning? Jimmy turning on Roman was a plan from the beginning to test Jey's loyalty. It was a plan that either the elders orchestrated, or Paul Heyman orchestrated, or somebody from behind the scenes orchestrated this plan to see how loyal Jey is to the Tribal Chief. And who else better to test Jey's loyalty than his twin brother, Jimmy? And the only people that was in on the plan was Jimmy and whoever, came up with the plan to him. whether it be Paul Heyman or the Elders. I think Paul Heyman, because he was the only person that looked like he knew what was going on, right? And I think the Elders, because it would make sense that the Elders would do that, because the Elders, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Elders are who appointed Roman Reigns as the tribal chief. You know, they kind of Roman got the blessing from the Elders. So the Elders are behind Roman. You know what I mean? They support Roman. So, and I would think that they are thinking of who would be next in line to be the tribal chief. Who would be the next person to take up the mantle after Roman is done or after Roman is gone or whatever. And they are looking at Jey because Jey is the right-hand man. But we need to see how loyal he is to the throne, to the tribal chief first. Because if you're not loyal to it, you can't beat it. Because you don't see the grand picture. You don't see the grand design. Doesn't matter how crazy Roman is in the head. He's the tribal chief. So you should always stick beside him. You should always be loyal to Roman because he is the tribal chief. Kind of like how in Game of Thrones, the Mad King, or Game of Thrones, Joffrey or somebody, they were crazy ass kings. But the people, their, loyal subjects and shit like that, they always stay loyal to the king, to the throne, because you are the king. Doesn't matter if you want to blow up half of the damn town square, you're the king. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they were just testing how loyal Jey was to the king. And they were testing his loyalty to see if he was worthy of being the tribal chief. Once he betrayed Roman, it was like, okay, you're not worthy of this then. You know what I'm saying? You ain't meant to be tribal chief. Now, the only thing that kind of like alters my thing is why take it to tribal combat and break the rules of tribal combat? Because tribal combat was nobody can interfere. It can only end this way. Nobody from the outside can interfere. This is a traditional thing between me and him. Nobody from the outside can influence this decision, right? But that definitely happened. Solo came out, Jimmy came out, like that happened. So I would think that would be a good reason why it would be the Elders, because they will probably be the only people that can override that rule of the tribal combat, right? That's my reason. I think somebody above Roman made that call to test his right-hand man's loyalty. And they didn't tell anybody else but Jimmy and Paul Heyman. And once Jey showed that he wasn't as loyal to the tribal chief spot as we thought he was, get you up out of here. I just hope that they think deeper and they go like, we planned this shit from the beginning, because it would be so annoying if Jimmy just flip-flop like that at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end, bro, we in the end zone and you want to fumble. Like, bro, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's my theory. If you guys have any other theories, put them down in the comments below. I want to hear what you guys got to say. But yeah, man, if you rock with me, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow all the links down in the description below. We got our black-owned businesses. And we have our gaming channel, KyngsKrew Gaming. Go over there and subscribe to that channel because we be gaming. And yeah, it's your boy KC Plays, co-captain of KyngsKrew. See you guys next time. Peace.